I'm Meg Green with AM Best TV. We're at the International Insurance Society's Global Insurance Forum in Singapore. And joining us now is Greg Carter. He's Managing Director of Analytics for EMEA and Asia Pacific for AM Best. So Greg, you just spoke about innovation and AM Best's new innovation criteria. Why has AM Best developed this criteria?
I think it's fair to say that innovation has always been a key part of the insurance industry, but what we've seen in recent years is a greater focus on that and a much greater investment in the broader subject of innovation. So we felt this was the appropriate time to pull that together and say, well, how is innovation impacting the insurance industry and what potential impact is it having on financial strength ratings? And that's really been our driver.
Do you have the staff on hand to evaluate innovation and new technology?
It's a good question because I think it is a sector that's moving fast. There's lots of dramatic new ideas being developed, and do we have sufficient resources and knowledge to address that is a fair point. Our view is that we don't need high-tech experts in order to assess that, in the same way as we don't need expert underwriters for us to assess a company's underwriting expertise. What we're looking for is, have companies' management embedded innovation? Are they investing in innovation? And what are the results of that? Can they demonstrate the results? And I think if you take that approach, which our framework does, then you don't necessarily need to be a tech expert yourself to measure the output.
And how will that innovation criteria be weighted when you're measuring a company's overall financial strength?
We're very pleased to announce a new criteria that covers innovation. It's not a new rating, it's a part of the existing rating process. And innovation will be scored and measured under our business profile building block. So it will be one component of one building block of our ratings. So we don't expect innovation scores to result in ratings changing, but it will start to influence the final rating.
There's been a lot of buzz about giant tech companies like the Amazons and Googles of the world coming into the insurance industry and really changing the landscape. Do you think that's a likely scenario?
That's been a scare story for many years. I think it's something that's kept some people awake at night. I don't see that happening. We've seen those companies nibbling at the edges of the industry, but bear in mind, this is an industry that's very highly regulated and has strict capital requirements for those that are taking underwriting risk. To innovate at the edges and to change processes and transform systems is something that those bigger companies may be doing. But I don't think we're going to see a big bang moment where the industry changes overnight. What we're seeing is lots of innovation, lots of changes, but they're incremental step changes that make the industry more efficient, makes it more attractive, and ultimately benefits the consumer.
Greg, thank you for speaking with us today.
Thank you.
For AM Best TV in Singapore, I'm Meg Green.